Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last season's national champions, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. And the sophomore a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down in the opening drive. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Vols will have 1st and 10 here. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And then first down right back to the running game. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. 2nd down after that previous play.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Off the incompletion, it sets up at 3rd down and 3. There's the handoff. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The Razorbacks offense is on the move now.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Razorbacks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Razorbacks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wide out. Over the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Move the sticks for a 1st down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Finds an open target on the left side. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tennessee. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem. BAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Across the 40. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. There's Fields. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball game.
Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, nice job by the receiver selling this route to the outside, creating enough space back to the inside, and there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Looking to throw again. Pump over the middle. It's Brown. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. And the Razorbacks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Back to throw. It's Reed. The pass rush closing in. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And a nice first down gain there. They get it down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. The shotgun handoff here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback can throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Will be second down play coming up. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
What a really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Volunteers pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit to knock that ball loose.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball. Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Brown. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Razorbacks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Fields. Quarterback operating an empty set. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's running out of time here. Finds his man. It's Ferguson. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass. It's Reed. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Reed. He escapes the pocket. He's going to put it down and run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback walk. Track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. And the Razorbacks come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really
and he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT gives him a 10-point lead, 17-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Extending the play now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side, and the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. And the Vols line up on 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
As the tight end flexes out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down.
Touchdown, Vols, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Going after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Going for his running back. Makes the catch. It's Fields. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Now it's second down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Reed. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made. Room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Catch made on the outbound. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. Defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He's got the first down and more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. So Arkansas has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
With the catch, it's Richardson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The sure hands, it's Smith. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He's got it in the open. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The Razorbacks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put them.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's caught. It's Fields. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them the 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Signs the good throw.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Dropping back, it's Reed. Catch made on the right side. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Nice grab. It's Smith. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
The offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Defense is coming after it, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. The Vols hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Richardson. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And muscle into the end zone. 2-point conversion successful. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. When he safely make the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. And they wrap him up and bring him down. What is the final